But am I paranoid enough? What do you mean by that, Helson? Why are you insinuating such things? Are they out to get me? They are, aren't they? They're here somewhere. Another daughter. Right, this is going to be... There's Albera. And if she doesn't have high learning, I'll be very disappointed. Because Albera is sorcerer in German. On the roof. Yeah, I think I can hear it too. I was actually literally on the verge of just getting up going, right, I'm going to go and check that out. Just walking away. I'm not going to go that deeply into it though. I have a game to play here. As my troops ransacked the encampment, they uncovered an interesting relic they had hidden away there. Chin calligraphy, eh? Not able to loot because it's already been looted. You are technically adjacent to me. And you have quite a lot more money available to be stolen. Lovely. So what did the Chin calligraphy get me? Plus 0.35 monthly prestige and city vassal opinion. Nice. I'm finally starting to earn some prestige and stuff now. Right. Camp fortifications. Need to get to 82. Walk away with 10 minutes, then come back with a bloody face. Well, one of the things that I really like about this is when you fought a duel, you do get, like, blood splatters all over your face. Like, as your character model. So basically, Queen Caitlyn was just constantly covered in blood splatters. Alright, this is going to be... Donegan Sky. I'll call you Sky. Daughter, daughter. Sky is a good name for a daughter. And they're not raising troops to come after me. I don't know what you're doing with your troops right now. Hopefully you're not coming up. Well, I'm not in your territory right now, and I can just run across here. Local progress of siege equipment advancement in Valuka has increased by 60%. Oh, of course, because I'm looting people with better tech, so I'm stealing their technology. The horde swarms into the holding of Truyan High as the walls crumble and fall. Bring back me the spoils and we'll divide them. So get an extra 10 gold, 5 random tech points, and they lose a riding grounds. And also become rather upset with me. Whoopsie. Nope, he's turned around. He saw me over here, then was like, oh, you're going to fight the Chinese? Fair enough. But we really do need to try and get a border with Khotan. Okay, this place has been looted. As she's growing older, I can see that Bussy could use some of the guidance in the experienced areas. It will require hard work and not always be appreciated, but it's a chance to make a self-sacrifice for the sake of Bussy. I'm sorry, but you're a girl. I can't. So basically those self-sacrifice things are really harsh. They, like, cause you to get stressed or depressed or become rivals. It's just not worth it. Right. I'm going to move... Guess to go after the tribes. This is why we really need to consolidate and go after Ulungur. He has exactly the same number of troops as me. See, if I were the Khan of Sutai, that's exactly what I would be doing right now. Alas, I am not. Right, before that comes up, I'm going to spend my frickin' money. Build me those camp fortifications. Ooh. What's the revolt about? War for Choi. Timur the Frog is the Khan of Ulungur. Oh yeah, the Timurid still in our nation. It's clans, isn't it? Timurids are still led by Timur of Timurid. And he's pretty good at fighting. But this is the Dwarven Timurid rather than the lame-footed Tamerlane. I've thought it over and I cannot be the father of the concubine. Fire someone's crying out. Definitely the downside to having concubines as a paranoid person. So many kids. So many pregnancies that cannot possibly be mine. And it's every single time. Yeah. Does that mean I actually have to do anything? Or is that just a thing I turn up to? More spies. I must know! Pirate Republics, I know what you're playing next to the DLC. Multiplayer, yep. Pirate Republics are now a thing in EU4 and I am so happy. You have arrived at the court of Kargan for the war games. The impatient stomping of horses accompanies the excited cries from the spectators. As you salute Kargan Idak, he gives the signal for the contest to begin. Oh, I'm taking attritions. I'm moving through this land. Ow, 400. Tech is pregnant. And I'm not doubting it! Nathaniel's finished her education in the ways of war. It is evident that she excelled. That's good. Spies are hired at great expense. I failed to turn up anything at all. I really have spent like between 200 and 300 ducats on those bloody spies now. There's a great market for spies in my realm. I should get a bonus to espionage for this. Right, you need to learn more fightiness. I'm really good at teaching fighting, apparently. And you are of age, so I can marry you off. Sultan of Dalam or the Hovid clan? Heir to the Duchy of Dech. That actually seems like a reasonable match. I don't know where you were based. Oh, it's the guy that I just raided. It's hilarious. Alright, I guess I won't raid you anymore. Hang on. I haven't raided these guys. Oh, they've already been raided by someone. Nor these guys. Oh, they're just sitting there. Looking all rich. Waiting for me to take their stuff. Pregnancy has caused the wife to develop quite the unusual taste. Most of the time she asks for dinner these days ranges from mildly unsettling to positively revolting. My... Proud. I will make sure she gets all she wants and more for the low price of 1 ducat. After all, my wife should not be left wanting. Pregnancy has made my wife Tarek much more talkative and cheerful than usual. She never misses a chance to chat with anybody within earshot. Unfortunately, most scholars agree that a pregnant woman should spend as much time resting in a dark room to avoid giving birth to a sickly child. She should rest. Stop being so talkative. When does this last until? 9:09. Dark rest might be good for the child's health, but is proving detrimental to her stability. She's finding it hard to sleep at night and it's become twitchy and impossible to deal with. Curses. Another crusade. This time, I can't even open it. Oh, how many troops are there? That's... oh dear. Oh, no, because we're not hostile to them yet, because we haven't actually stopped anywhere. Oh, another sun. This is going to be... the Corin. Yeah. Going through a lot of names here, which is good. It's good tradition to have some gossips around a pregnant woman in order to keep her calm and distracted. I will have maids dispatched. And now I am poor again. Not able to loot because I'm not adjacent. Oh, for Pete's sake, I knew that as well. That's already been looted. So the only one that I can loot would be this, but they have a fair number of troops here. It's plains. I'd actually beat them. I don't have a huge amount of manpower. I have enough. And I really need the money. Another daughter. It's going to be Funro. In just this one generation, I'm going to run out of names. And again, I did not turn up for the fight. Curses. I really wish I wasn't a commander. News from China. Emperor Sinali Wenzong, the Chinese son of heaven, has died and been succeeded by Sinali Aizong. Like his predecessor, the new emperor is known to believe in an isolationist China. Apparently, he has taken special interest in the Finno-Magyar cultures and frowns upon Byzantine cultures. Time for the emperor to ponder the wisdom of Master Lao Tse. Likes Finno-Magyars, dislikes Byzantines. Young Distracula plays hard and talks straight. Focus on becoming brave. How many boys do I actually have in the family? 1, 2. 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 sons and 8 daughters, crikey. Alright, Daisito, you are... daughter, you can also learn to fight. Pirate Republics? What? Yeah, Pirate Republics were announced for EU4 as part of the Iberia update. Hang on, I'll get you a link because it's kind of amazing. Here you go. Have a good read. And they've also announced a bunch of other like naval updates for EU4. Well, not a bunch, they're just adding more doctrines for Spain and for Portugal. They're adding more flagship modifiers, some of which are getting really interesting. Like one of the flagship modifiers is to increase the speed that you embark and disembark, so you can really do hit and run, and the Portuguese especially are good at that. They get a 66% bonus, so you can really dart in, take a couple of forts and then dart out again. And also the Portuguese doctrine is bonus siege modifiers from having blockades. Like, it's kind of crazy. And then also, yeah, Pirate Republics are now playable. All pirates can raid, obviously. They get privateering bonuses. They get their own government reforms. Quite a few of them. There's been a lot of effort put into the Pirate Republics. And the Berber states can become pirates. Madagascar can become pirates. Palembang in Southeast Asia starts as a pirate, and then there can also be pirates in the Caribbean, depending on which colonial nations are present. they can spawn them. Steam friends list claims I am trusting nobody as Khan. This is true. This is very, very true. I do like what Steam's done with the... Sorry, Paradox has done with the Steam list. It's kind of clever. Alright, so we finally finished the camp fortifications, so this is now going to be a lot harder to take in the future. And then after that, I just need to build up my economy some more. Oh, we just expanded against Heckle. That's really good, because I feel like that... Yes! Was one of the holy sites we required, so we now control 2. No! That's Tamabukid. We need to take this. So we have 1, which is this one. Then we need to take these. In fact, if we take 1 of these 2, then we can reform. It does mean a war against Ittel, though. You're having another revolt. You still got 2,000 troops. As much as I want to go after that, I probably shouldn't. Have we looted this? We've looted this. Alright, let's head over to... Those are nomads. Those are tribals. Let's head over to the tribals. For sieging them down, you do get 10 gold rather than just the 1 that it looks like. But you have to siege it down. But we have a lot of troops, so that's not necessarily difficult. Fever is broken, perhaps only temporarily, but I still see shadowy figures lurking in the corners. Are they real? Oh, I'm a paranoid lunatic? No. Oh, this is going to go from bad to worse. Lunatic seems to be spawning too often. Like, every other character seems to be a lunatic at the moment. Even now that the pregnancy is over, the wife's cravings for exotic foods has yet to stop. I'm starting to think she's just taking advantage of my generosity to grow fat. I think you've had enough, dear. She can take care of herself. Ooh, I can hire another unit. My army is now bigger than it's ever been before. Can I raid this? Actually, yes, because you're adjacent. Bussy has finished her education in the ways of war, and to her pride, she's attained nothing less than a masterful level of knowledge. There you go, highest possible ranking military commander. And ambitious. Good for her. I'll let you be ambitious. Right, so Bussy needs to be married off. The Sultan of Persia. Or Daylam. Which is that. Or Persia. Which is Sockman. Yeah. Really? That's a match that would be accepted? You are about to become the Sultana of Persia, Bussy. To the Honourable Khan, may you live in contentment. I have decided to accept the decision to betroth. I can now get an alliance with these guys. Interesting. As he is growing older, I can see that Colinus could use some guidance in the more experienced area. So Colinus is my eldest son. So is the one that could benefit the most from this. I'm going to become stressed and I'm going to make you diligent. I think that's going to be more useful than ambitious. Without ambitious and more modifiers. Yep, you deserve greatness. Go and get it. We become rivals. And you're also stubborn. So you can either be proud or stubborn. Stubborn. Good for him. Ambitious and stubborn. I don't see how this could possibly backstab at any point in the future. Looks like a big patch. Yes, this is a huge patch. They've added an awful lot to Holy Fury. It's pretty impressive, actually. In fact, I would go so far as to say it's probably Paradox's biggest patch ever. Like, before now, Utopia held that honor, but I would say that Holy Fury does now. Oh, you're not raiding. Now you are. Raiding party. Oh, you mean the E4 Pirates. Sorry, I thought you meant this. Yeah, the Pirates one also looks pretty good. They worked a year on this, not the half year as usual. That is true. They've been working about the same amount of time, if not longer, on Man the Guns, and I wonder how Man the Guns will compare to this. Like, I'm excited for what they're doing in Man the Guns, but we'll see. We'll see. We probably have a truce with Heckle. No, we were going to go for the tribals because I think there is going to be more money over here. What's my population? I can get up to 18,000. Yeah, the thing is that the boss's population get up to 24,000. They're always going to be bigger than me. And Uda's doing quite well. This is Uda over here, isn't it? No, that's Yukra. That's Uda. Okay. Going across the Siberian wastes in January with a full stack. Yeah, we're going to be taking some attrition here. People are trying to kill Tarek? What? Lost 400. Yeah, this really was a terrible idea. Come on, get to the warmer climes. We're going through Arctic provinces here. Oh, this is painful. I've lost 1,000. The chest pains you've been experiencing lately seem to have stopped. The pains are occurring less frequently, and recently they just disappeared. That's good. Pilva is definitely a place that can be raided. And I'm kind of astonished that it hasn't been. Your daughter, Bussy, has asked for me to consider the position of Marshal on your council. While you're sure she would be up to the task, this would be an unconventional choice, if not outright scandalous. The vassals would not be happy. I don't care, I have no vassals. Sure, Bussy, you can become the Marshal. Now you really are a horse lady. And I would like for you to get me more manpower, because I'm going to need it to replace the losses I've taken. Right, apparently we're not sieging that. I am in raid stance, aren't I? Well, that'll only be in for like 2 years until her betrothed comes of age. Alright, this one will be raiding. Yeah, there we go. Must have a truce with the other one. He's literally lost 1,000 men. Ouch! I need to be more careful when I'm moving. Go along the south rather than the north. But now we have a lot of targets. We can go for any of these. Oh no, not those. Those 4. Bilar has unfortunately... Wait. What are you? You are Tengri. Uncovered an interesting relic that Apother has hidden away. So we've got the Golden Hand. And yes, bring me back spoils. And also the population. That would be great. So head over to Sedu. And let's take a look at the hand that we just stole. Artifact will be destroyed on death, but while I'm alive, I get 0.1 prestige and also +5 sex appeal. Yay, even more kids to be paranoid about. Awesome. Colinus has finished his education in the ways of war. It's evident he has excelled in his studies. This pleases me. Alright, so, Colinus. You hate my guts currently, which means you're never going to show up for a fight. See, I would like to make you a commander. Oh, I have no commander slots. I'd really like to make you a commander. I want to make a friend. I don't have any friends. But the problem is, if I tried to make you a commander, you would hate my guts, so probably just wouldn't show up for the battles. Which is a problem. But I need you to be a commander. I need you to be in the battles because I think that fighting those battles gets you prestige. In fact, one way to find out would be to see the current commanders. Yeah, 1,000 prestige. 900 prestige. I'm pretty sure that being a commander gets you prestige. I also need to get you married. Actually, that's a point. My advisor is a genius. How old is she? 40. That's unfortunate. Alright, so, search all. Looking for women of my religion, not married, and you could be a ruler, sure, who are good at fighting. And then I really want a filter for age, please. Ah, it's irritating. Are there any geniuses? There are a lot of Tengri geniuses, apparently. Ooh, a 21-year-old would not join the court, though. Right, yeah, that's the other thing, is you'd have to be able to join the court. Oh. Oh, and be in diplomatic range. That should be fairly obvious. Oh no, you don't necessarily need to join the court, because this is a marriage contract. Cool. That'll do. After a battle, there's a place you can mouse over to see how much prestige each commander got. Okay, cool. Horde swarms into the holding. Take their stuff. Now, Colinus, I would like for you... I really wish I had more commander slots. I want a third commander slot. Okay, let's get you some experience. And you're married now. Good. Let's move over here. Avoid the river crossing, hopefully. Colinus is now my heir, because he's the oldest adult son. And probably even has more prestige than those guys. Nope. Nope. No, he doesn't. Ouch. How did you get to minus 83? Crikey. Dracula. Sorry. Oh, I didn't avoid the river crossing. Never mind. Good for her. Brave is good.